Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 19 November 2021 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server. So this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server for next maintenance update. And following outside Korea server, if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 19 November 2021. Before we going to balancing for class rework, they just add new face step for Musa and Maehwa. As you can see, this is default face and hairstyle for Musa class, and they just make this new default face and hairstyle to become default portrait on character creation menu. And if you check on default face type, this is the new type for new face for Musa class. And also they just add one new eyebrow and new hair for Musa class. And next about Maehwa class, they also make this new default face and hairstyle on new character creation for Maehwa class. And this is how it's look for default face and hairstyle for Maehwa class. And they mention along this character rework, they will add new character customization for existing 17 class. But for this week, they just add Musa and Maehwa new default face and hairstyle. And another remaining class will add in future. They add this new appearance for existing character because they have a lot of requests from any player to give new default character face, clean skin, and new hairstyle. And then Perabis answer it with this update. Okay, next about character improvement, they just fix some issue for some skill for Ranger class, Dark Knight, Guardian, and Sets class when activate some skill on sloppy terrain. So when you activate skill from Ranger, Dark Knight, Guardian, or Sets class for specific skill that they already mentioned, when doing it on sloppy terrain, all this skill not cancel by dropping animation. And also resistance value for PvP or the increase to become 80%. So they just increase this resistance for PvP 20% more than before. If I didn't wrong, previously we got 60% PvP resistance. And also they just fix some grabbing skill, so you can use grabbing skill more easy and accurate than before. And also they just adjust guard effect when your guard scout destroy when using some skill for its class. And also they just change some skill to become cannot be put on shortcut, especially for warrior, sorceress, Valkyrie, Maehwa, and Dark Knight for their some skill. And next about character passive skill, that you can learn this passive skill start at level 60. They just give some adjustment for this passive skill status. As you can check more detail on this table for all class until Corsair class. And also they just add new passive skill that can be learned when you reach level 63. And as you can see, this is translation for this passive skill that you can learn when your character reach level 63. Actually, this skill will give you plus 2% for all special damage like critical, down attack, air attack, and etc. And you need 10 skill point to learn it for any character who have reached level 63 or higher. And I already checked on Global Lab server. As you can see, my Ranger, Sai, and Warrior have same skill that they can learn at level 63. So all class will have same skill that they can learn when reach level 63. And next about class reward, but be noticed for this class reward, they still on balancing all of them. And they plan to release it when they feel this class rework or be ready to be released on our live server in future, expected at end of 2021. And more detailed info for this week class rework balancing on this week Global Lab update, you can check on this video description. I already put link for this translated website in this video description for more detail. But I just show you some changes that they made that very visual, like they just add new skill for Dark Knight Awakening skill. And as you can see, this is detailed info and animation for this skill. Okay, next about future improvement. First about the manor, they just add manor partition wall to make custom partition on your manor. And you can purchase this partition wall on Gustock NPC that located at Port Eperia on this location on map. And you can arrange 10 pieces of this wall partition to become straight partition or 90-degree partition that you can put on your manor to become like this. so you can more easy to customize your manor room based on your needs. And also they just add new exterior that you can purchase it from any furniture vendor NPC, especially for Anakado Inner Harbor furniture vendor to get this small palm tree and cactus tree. And also furniture vendor at Hedel City, Lepios, will sell any kind of flower and also more shape grass from his shop that you can purchase it using silver. And if you want to know more detail about the manor for beginner guide, you can check my previous video. And also I already make some special guide to craft manor furniture like large painting a breezy day at the manor, jacuzzi morning mist ambience, Herald of Dawn fireplace, and fountain either mermaid, deer or horse. You can check all this video guide for more detail. Okay, next update for priest buff. That usually you can get this priest buff that will active for 120-minute duration from any city, either Velia, Hedel, Grana, Valencia, Duvenkroon, Altinova, and Oderexia. They just change cost to get this buff from 5 pieces gold bar 1G or 500,000 silver for each buff to become 3 pieces gold bar 10G or 3 million silver for each buff. As you can see when I try it on Velia City, this NPC Octavio Vere, in future you will need 3 pieces gold bar 10G to get its buff either for attack, protection, and experience. So they just increase price to get this priest buff in future. But by this update, this buff either attack, defense, and experience not longer to become RNG. You will get fixed buff at maximum rate. If you attack buff, you will get plus 8 AP and plus 8 accuracy. And for defense, you will get plus 8 all damage reduction and plus 150 max HP. And for experience buff, you will get combat XP and skill XP plus 50%. So you don't need to retake this buff multiple times to get this RNG buff previously, and they just increase this price for this buff, but will give you guaranteed chance to get maximum number for this buff. And this is great update to have this priest buff more faster and less RNG than before. And next about Yar card minigame. If you watch my previous video about Global Lab update at 12 November 2021, that they just announced Yar card minigame. After this week Global Lab update, they just add some NPC to play Yar card minigame. There are Alan, Islin Bartali, and Creo at Velia City. As you can see when you talk with Creo NPC, you will see this icon to play minigame with him. And if you choose this option, you will play this Yar minigame with Creo NPC. And the rule for this minigame still same, like I mentioned on previous week. And they just update this card to become have more picture than last week update. And also if you go to Ellen NPC, you also can choose this option with her to play this Yar card minigame. And the last at Islin Bartali at Halo Lunar Inn. If you talk to NPC Islin Bartali, you also can challenge her to play this Yard card minigame. And next new method for summoning scroll, mass summoning scroll for Ibedor summoning scroll. They just add new function for Ibedor summoning scroll that you can do it with 5-member party, but maximum stage for the summoning scroll level is 3. You can offer 3 summoning scroll with all your party member to encounter stage 3 for this summoning boss. And same as before, each party member need to offer 3 pieces Ibedor scroll at the same time. And if you do it in 5-member party, each party member need to offer 3 Ibedor scroll at the same time to encounter stage 3 from this Ibedor scroll. But sadly, Prebis didn't mention how much AP recommended for this stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 for this Ibedor scroll. And the tail mechanic for this new method mass summoning scroll, this is nearly same like new method for mass summoning scroll Ancient Relic Crystal Shard that I already mentioned on my special video. But this time on Global Lab update, they just mentioned for Ibedor scroll that you can get this Ibedor scroll by grinding any monster on Odelita region. And next they will upgrade consumption for Egris Favor Point, especially for Arcman Temple, Hysteria Ruin, and Kartuga Ancient Ruin. They just reduce consumption for this Egris Favor Point either 50% and 30%. So in future, if you activate your Egris Favor Point and you grinding at Arcman, Hysteria, and Karatuga Ancient Ruin, you can grinding on this area more longer while consuming this Egris Favor when killing monster on this area. And also they just buff Capra's Throne drop rate when you killing Golem on Olun Valley, especially for Colossus Golem. You can get more Capra Stone when destroying its part from this Colossus Golem at Olun Valley. And next feature update about Node War and Conquest War. In future, maximum number member that can join on Good Alliance, they will increase it from 100 to become 150. But be notice, participant for Node War and Conquest War still limited to maximum 100 participant. And also another requirement to join and recruit Alliance still same like before. And another update about user interface and any other fix and change, but I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all Global App update for 19 November 2021 maintenance update. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Zekru, Dubiadut, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Aganim Scepter, Renegades X, Ayrton, Tepan Gaming, Killsteel, Wemi, Clouty, Yox as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video, depend on your support level. And be noticed, for some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.